Hey everyone, so we're just starting our last workout for this week, which is a lower body workout. And this may be a really grilling workout, maybe a really tough workout, but I know you guys can get through it. I know you just have to focus on it, put your headphones in, concentrate, and get through the workout. So I'll see you guys in the workout. Hey everyone, so this is our leg workout, our second leg workout of this week. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing a pair of dumbbells for our first exercise. So our first exercise is going to be called a lunge and overhead press. So with this one, we're going to be grabbing two dumbbells at our sides. We're going to be taking a step out and lunging forwards. And then when we stand back up, we're pressing overhead. And we come back down, we bring the weights down as you lunge forward and then push back up. This is an awesome compound movement that allows you to get your shoulders engaged. It allows you to work out your shoulders while your legs, right? And it's a lot easier on your shoulders too because you're using your momentum from standing up from the lunge to help you push up, right? So it's not as demanding on your shoulders as it is on your legs, right? And you may still feel a burnout on this exercise, and that's the whole point. We're trying to get things moving here, trying to get the blood flowing at the start of the workout, right? So I know your shoulders may still be sore from yesterday's workout, but give this one a shot. And if you can't use dumbbells, that's perfectly fine, right? Just use your hands, right? You lunge forwards, and then as you stand up from your lunge, punch, kind of like punch the air, but don't like super punch the air, just like bring your hands above your head, right? And then as you lunge, bring your hands back down, and then step out, push up again, right? This is a pretty cool exercise that I like to do. It's like a compound, involves several different things. So give it a shot. Tell me what you guys think. It's a pretty good exercise. So that is the lunge and overhead press. Hey guys, so for our next exercise in this workout, we're going to be doing a leg press. And we've covered this already, but it's either the machine that's plate loaded or the weight stack loaded. So key pointers just to remember again is head neutral. You can pick a point to stare at, try not to stare up or down or left or right. And when your knees come close, keep it contracted on the way down, keep it contracted, and then push up, keep it contracted. And what I also want you guys to focus on is some people lock out their knees, right? And what I mean by lock out your knees is when you push the weight farther away from you, be it pushing yourself farther or pushing the weight farther, people lock out their knees, right? And that means, like say your knees there, that's locked out, right? So locked out would be your legs completely straight, right? And you don't really want to lock out per se on this exercise because then tension goes completely through all your joints, right? You want to kind of go a little shy or a little shy of lockout, meaning not fully locked out, but pretty close to locked out, right? Because once you fully lock out, then it's just going all like the tension or all the weight's going straight through your joints. So you can go a little bit before lockout, right? So the tension's still on your muscles, right? So your muscles are doing the work, not your bones and not your tendons is taking all that load, right? So it's healthier for your body in the long run. That's just another pointer I wanted to throw at you guys for the leg press. Also, you can also think about driving with your heels, I mentioned before, or you can think about keeping your weight evenly distributed in your foot as you push, or you can do the heels. Try not to push through your toes. Some people do it, not optimal for your knee health, but if you do it properly, that's a really good exercise too, but we're not doing that at the moment. So we're pushing evenly or through our heels. So that is the leg press. Hey guys, so our next exercise we're gonna be doing are the leg extensions. So we're gonna go back to the leg extension machine, which is pretty much where you're kicking your leg out. So with this one too, we wanna focus just kind of like a brief overview because we've seen it before, is that we wanna kick our legs out. And we're gonna imagine like you have a watermelon or something in between your knees and you're kind of squeezing, like metaphorically, like squeezing something in between your legs. And this helps keep tension on the inside of your quads. Or you can just think of keeping tension on your quads the entire time. And a way I find that's helpful is you kind of like hold your quads or you touch your quads to feel that it helps you understand that it's engaged, right? And that it's working. And yeah, by engaged, I mean it's like, it's active and it's working and it's doing the work for that exercise, right? So you know you're doing it properly, right? And we also want to keep our back flat against the mat. We don't want to be super leaning back or super crunched forward. And we can also grab the handles. Most of the machines have handles at the side. Personally for myself, I don't grab the handles. I grab the sides of the seat. I find that's always usually most comfortable for me. Either way, like it's not wrong. You don't have to hold the handles. You don't have to hold the side of the seat, but it's whatever feels right for you, whatever feels comfortable, and that allows you to do the motion, right? So that is the leg extension. So to finish this leg workout off, we're gonna be doing barbell back squats. So this, I just put this in at the end because it's, of course, it's the one that's a really tough exercise and it's really draining. And I want to put it at the end of the exercise for you guys because before I put it at the beginning, but now it's at the end. So once you're more fatigued, you still have to hit these strong, powerful lifts, right? And still, it's okay if you can't use weight. I still consider it a powerful lift even without weights, right? Because it's your whole body weight, you're still squatting, right? And it's a very practical motion, right? If you need to stand up off of a chair, right? You need to stand up off anywhere, right? You're sitting down to stand up. It's important to note, right? It's important to be strong in the squat movement, right? So key pointers again, head neutral, bar comfortably on your upper back or in front of you. Come down, break at the hips, then break at the knees. Come down, at least try to go to parallel with your squat, parallel depth, right? And then stand back up, right? So that's kind of like key pointers in the squat. And kind of another point I want to throw at you guys is if you don't have the mobility to squat down low enough, and what I mean by that is you find you can't squat deep enough, right? You're just having troubles doing that, right? I had this trouble personally because of ankle mobility, right? I injured my ankle a little while back and I had trouble with ankle mobility, right? And that hindered my squat. I wasn't able to squat properly, right? So to fix that, what I did is I put like a weight plate. So you can pick like a 45 plate. I find it's the best because it's the biggest plate in the gym that they have. Or you can pick a 35, 25 and you just put it under your heels, right? It's just a way to elevate your heels while squatting. There's so many ways you can do it, right? I pick a weight plate. You can also pick, there's different ways to elevate. You can just grab like small elevated surface to elevate your heels while you squat. And what this does is it helps your ankle mobility so your ankle doesn't have to do the same range of motion as if you didn't have anything under your heels, right? So if you find you're not able to squat to depth, it may be your ankle mobility. It's a really common problem for people, ankle mobility, to squat to depth, right? And it could be a problem for you, it might not be, but see if it is, if that's a thing you're having troubles with squatting deep, and maybe ankle mobility. And the way to fix that is throwing a plate under your heels, right? So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. So that's a review of the squat. Hey guys, so we just finished up our last workout of the week. You guys gave it everything you got. So proud of you guys. That's so awesome. That's our last workout this week. You guys got 2 days of rest left. And then we start phase 3 or week 3, right? So now we're 2 weeks into working out. That's awesome. We got 2 weeks under our belt. Starting week 3, it's gonna come up soon, right? So see you guys in week 3.